Venice, a dream in every reflection. A city that seems to float on water, where every corner turned reveals a new marvel, a new story waiting to be told. Venice. The name alone conjures images of grandeur, of history, of a place where time seems to stand still. The iconic landmarks, the majestic architecture, each telling tales of a bygone era. Narrow canals, gondolas gliding beneath arched bridges, the gentle sway of the boats, the soft lapping of water against ancient stone. It's a scene that feels almost timeless, as if plucked from a dream, the shimmer of sunlight on ancient stone, golden hues that dance on the water's surface, casting a magical glow on the city's historic buildings. It's a sight that captures the heart and soul of Venice. It's a city that feels like a waking dream, almost unreal in its beauty. Every view, every angle offers a picturesque scene, a moment of pure enchantment. It's as if the city itself is a work of art, crafted with love and care. Tourists flock here, drawn by the romance, the history, the sheer magic of a city floating on water. They come to experience the allure, to walk the same streets that have inspired countless artists, writers, and dreamers. I get it. I've been there, felt that pull, the irresistible charm that beckons you to explore, to lose yourself in the beauty and mystery of Venice. It's a feeling that stays with you long after you've left. The food, the wine, the chance to get lost in a labyrinth of cobblestone streets. It's intoxicating. The flavors, the aromas, the vibrant life that fills the city's squares and cafes. It's an experience that tantalizes all the senses, but beneath the surface, another Venice exists, a quieter, more intimate side of the city. Hidden canals, less crowded areas where local life thrives. It's a side of Venice that many tourists never see, but it's just as enchanting, just as magical. The undertow of beauty, a city under strain. Venice, for all its splendor, is a city grappling with existential threats. This city, with its intricate network of canals and stunning architecture, is a marvel of human ingenuity. Yet, beneath its picturesque surface, Venice is facing challenges that threaten its very existence. Over-tourism, rising sea levels, the slow exodus of its native population, these are the realities lurking beneath the surface. The influx of millions of tourists each year puts immense pressure on the city's infrastructure. The narrow streets and delicate buildings are not designed to handle such large crowds. The very things that make Venice unique also make it fragile. The ornate buildings, the gondolas gliding through narrow canals, the intricate bridges, all these elements are susceptible to damage from the constant wear and tear. Think about it, millions of footsteps on ancient stones, each step contributing to the gradual erosion of these historical pathways. The cobblestone streets, which have witnessed centuries of history, are slowly being worn down. Massive cruise ships dwarfing the delicate lagoon ecosystem. These giants of the sea bring thousands of visitors at a time, but they also bring pollution and physical damage to the fragile lagoon. The weight of our fascination is literally pushing Venice underwater. The city is sinking, and the rising sea levels only exacerbate the problem. Flooding has become a common occurrence, with water invading homes, businesses, and historical sites. The very elements that draw people to Venice are the same ones that threaten to destroy it. As we marvel at its beauty, we must also recognize the urgent need to protect and preserve this unique city for future generations. Venetian strength gondoliers, artisans, and the spirit of adaptation. Venice, a city like no other, where the streets are made of water and the buildings seem to float. It's a place where history and modernity blend seamlessly, creating a unique tapestry of life. But here's the thing about Venetians, they're survivors. Through countless floods, wars, and the passage of time, they have shown an incredible ability to adapt and thrive. Their resilience is woven into the very fabric of the city. For centuries, they've coexisted with the water, adapted to its rhythms, and built a life on its embrace. The canals are not just waterways, they are the lifeblood of Venice, shaping its culture, economy, and daily life. You see it in the weathered hands of the gondoliers, who navigate the labyrinthine canals with a skill passed down through generations. Each stroke of the oar is a testament to their enduring connection to the water. The generations-old workshops of artisans, where traditional crafts are kept alive, tell stories of dedication and mastery. These artisans are the keepers of Venice's soul, preserving techniques that have been honed over centuries. The fierce pride in their cultural heritage is evident in every festival, every masque, and every flag that waves in the wind. Venetians celebrate their history with a fervour that is both inspiring and humbling. They are on the front lines of this battle, facing down the challenges with a resilience born from centuries of living on the edge. High tides and floods are not just natural events, they are a part of life that Venetians have learned to navigate with grace and determination. Their spirit of adaptation is a beacon of hope, showing us that even in the face of adversity, we can find ways to thrive. Respecting the tide's sustainable tourism in Venice. So, how do we reconcile our love for Venice with the responsibility we have to protect it? Sustainable tourism isn't just a buzzword, it's a necessity. Choosing locally owned accommodations, respecting Venetian customs, and supporting traditional crafts are all small but significant actions. Think about your impact, slow down, savor the experience, and engage with the city on its terms. Beyond the postcard unveiling the soul of a city, travel at its best should be about more than just checking off a list. It's about connecting with a place, understanding its complexities, and appreciating its stories. In Venice, that means looking beyond the tourist facade and engaging with its soul. Talk to the locals, listen to their stories, learn about the challenges they face and the ways they're working to preserve their heritage. The power of the lens documentaries as agents of change. This is where powerful storytelling comes in. Documentaries have the ability to transport us, to open our eyes to realities we might not otherwise see. They can be catalysts for change, sparking conversations and inspiring action. By highlighting the struggles and triumphs of Venice, we can raise awareness and encourage more responsible travel. Traveling with purpose, a call to conscious exploration. We all have a role to play. The future of Venice and countless other destinations facing similar challenges depends on our choices. Let's commit to being conscious travelers, informed, respectful, and engaged. Let's choose experiences that benefit local communities and minimize our impact on the environment. Venice, a future worth fighting for. Venice is more than just a beautiful backdrop for our Instagram feeds. It's a living, breathing testament to human ingenuity and resilience. It's a place where art, culture, and history intertwine. It's a future worth fighting for. Your journey, your impact, leaving only footprints. So, the next time you plan a trip, remember Venice. Remember the delicate balance between tourism and preservation. Remember that our choices have consequences. Let's travel with purpose, leaving behind nothing but footprints, and taking with us nothing but memories and a renewed sense of responsibility. The world is waiting to be explored. Let's do it right.